introduce now our competitors. If we can come on stage real quickly. Dan, Dana, Fran, and Ted. Let me introduce you to these brave souls. And they all volunteered, and I got to say that when we were floating the idea, when Rich and I were floating the idea out there to other trial attorneys, different candidates, some folks were a little nervous, but I'll start here from the program. I met Dana Fox at a Magna Legal Services focus group, and I was blown away by his presentations, and we've worked together now for about 2 years. We've done multiple mock trials, and it's been a great experience, and so I'm looking forward to seeing you up on stage and seeing your firepower out there. Fran Morrison, my partner Ron Kurzman, and you have worked together now for 3 years, doing multiple mock trials, jury selection, trial presentation services. I know that the two of you have been very successful in the courtroom, and we're really grateful to have you here on stage with us today. Dan Santinello. I met Dan, 6 years ago. I thought he was the IT guy at his firm. I almost got beat up. And we met through a mutual client, XL Insurance. It was casual Friday, and I was asking him to help me set up the projector. And I asked if he was the IT guy. He said, no, I happen to be the managing partner, but I can still help you out. And we became fast friends after that. And then Dan hired us also for a mock trial, and I was able to witness his trial chops, and he's awesome. Thank you for coming up from Florida. And last but not least, a longtime friend of the firm, of all the partners. One of my partners, Mark Calzaretta, who's not here. He's actually on trial today, and knows Bob Ackerman, the managing partner and president of Magna Legal Services now for what, 100 years? 150. 150 years. We've seen Ted do everything. I'll leave some of those things between you and I, but Ted is a fierce trial attorney in Philadelphia, well-respected, and he's got a lot of W's under his belt. So I wanted to introduce you all to your competitors. Thank you, and we will be starting shortly. I'm going to turn the meeting over to Rich, who's going to give us a little background on the case. If you haven't already done so, you should. You've got a handout with the fact pattern and stuff like that, and we're going to get the show underway. So, thank you. Good luck.
The attorneys are being sequestered now, which they're not used to, but they're going to be hidden so that they can't hear what the other guy is saying. That's important because you're going to have an active role today. What we're going to do before the various segments is the first one's sort of an easy one, but you're going to vote on what we call twists. And there are going to be some unexpected occurrences, testimony, whatever it may be, that you're going to help to shape for them so that we can really put them through their paces. I want to echo what Pete said. These guys are a lot braver than I would be because they don't know what's coming, and they know we're going to try to throw them off their game. So this is not at all a normal setting. The facts of the case are deliberately murky. They haven't gotten the background that they would normally get. They didn't get to take depositions. They haven't seen the pictures we talk about, so they're really at a disadvantage, but they've been great sports, and it's for a great charity. Another great sport we have up here that we should talk about is David Medina, who some of you know. He's a retired Texas Supreme Court judge, and he will be acting as our judge today, so do not mess with him. And for this segment, we're going to have Stephen Young, who's AGC of litigation at Century Link. Can you raise your hand? Thank you. Century Link. We have Anthony Cortese, who's AVP, Strategic Client Management, Major Brokers for QBE. A lot of you know Anthony. We have David Mussman, General Counsel at West Corporation. And we have, who did I miss? Ryan Gillespie, Senior Claim Manager at Great American Insurance Company. So we want to thank them for being our judges for this round. And we're going to start with, in a moment, we're going to have, the way this is going to go today, we're going to have opening statements. And we're also going to have our two star actors here, who we have Christine Sabala, who's the plaintiff in a sex discrimination case. And she claims, wrongfully terminated from her company, Stupendous Creations, by, among other gentlemen, this gentleman right here, the defendant, Michael Stanhope. And she claims it's because, A, she posted information on the internet she was entitled to post, and B, they had an affair that she ended, and he was upset about it. He says that's not the case. She violated company policy, and that's why she got terminated, plain and simple.